Good evening
Good evening.
and welcome to the only sport Maradona would have been brilliant at because he loved using his hands. Good evening, welcome to THFC Till I Die, your home of Spurs, past, present, and an exciting future. And we're not talking about Tottenham tonight. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not talking about Tottenham. We're not even talking about the Premier League because Philip has brought me to rugby land or rugby world where the mighty Argentina, who we will be supporting tonight, he doesn't know this yet, but he's knowing it now, are going to slay the team that knocked us out of the World Cup. That lot from near Australia. But anyway, good evening, Mr. Brady. How are you? Nice to have you back.
Thank
You
you.
were sorely missed.
All right. So you'd say that anyway. I can't hang on. I can just go back to your previous comment. Are you actually finally, after about 47 years, admitting that Maradona did handle the ball?
No.
You said he used his hands.
Yeah, well, he used his hands in a lot of things. Cooking, picking the ball up out of a net.
Rolling
To this day, rolling the joint, getting a bag of sugar as well.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, as we were saying.
Anyway, and he did not. Just showed that goal again the other night, Philip. For the naked eye, it came off his hair. Now, anybody from Argentina that's watching me, please back me up on this. I'm sure you will. There should be a statue of Diego Maradona in Dublin somewhere for being the greatest man to take down the entire nation by himself.
You put it next to one of Michael Collins.
Yeah, him and Michael Collins hand in hand together.
There's a new statue of Michael Collins unveiled in Cork today.
I know there was, yeah. Very proud.
Yeah.
Right, should we see who's in the chat? How are you anyway? And then we'll get to see who's in the chat.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game, actually. I know we'd all like to see Argentina win, but they ain't going to, I'm afraid.
I tell you, this is going to be the year of an upset for the World Cup, Philip. I'm telling you. I am telling you.
Well, we'll see. I'd love to see Argentina win it, but I think the All Blacks showed the other night just how good a team they are, we're a much better team than Argentina. And look what they did to us,
Are they now world number ones now, aren't they, New Zealand?
Yes, I think so, yeah. Or it's them and South Africa, I think, first and second.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm not quite sure which is which now.
Ireland are world number one.
Hacker now in a minute, which I think the hacker's hilarious. It really do.
It is. Anyway, Wayne Bonner. Philip, we haven't heard you saying this for a while, so please kick off Wayne Bonner's.
Good evening. What's the rest of it? I can't see it. Good evening, gents. How are you? I hope you had a great day. Well, I spent most of my day driving, but I'm glad now.
I'm sure Mrs. Brady's just dropped a cup of tea after you doing that.
Well, no, actually, I cheated a bit. I got her to do more half the driving. I didn't do half of it. So,
no, you go, yo. We've got Scott, big up, Wayne. Hope you're doing well. We've got Scottish Baller 2, big up. He says, yo. Yo, back. And he said, New Zealand win 50-17. Wow.
Ball job, huh?
That's bold.
Wayne
says, Wayne says it sounds like an admission to me. It wasn't.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. You're backing me up on the Maradona.
I am telling you. You look at it. You look at it. It comes off his curly head. He didn't wash his hair the night before, so his hair was a bit all over the place. And what he was doing, right, at the time he jumped up to the ball, right, he had an itch right there. And what he was doing, he was scratching it, right? And he accidentally, and once something sprang out of his head, and it just banged it into the net.
Dermot, it was the second most obvious handball ever behind Thierry Henry. Admit it.
Now, Thierry Henry was a handball.
Oh, yeah, you're admitting that one, all right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He just pulled up his jumper, so he couldn't really get away with that one,
No, Daniela Zito, big up Daniela. She says, Jurgen Klopp always complaining. That guy never shuts up. No, he doesn't.
He can't stop. He can't stop. He's on about the kickoff times or something.
Yeah. Dito said now he's complaining about being an early kickoff again for the 12th time. I mean, what kind of manager complains about a time of a kickoff? He's a joke. He is a joke.
He complains about everything. He just keeps the oh, there they go. There's the hacker starting now.
Shamu Van de Voo.
Shamu, you watch. Obviously, you're. I don't have to ask which team you're supporting tonight.
I wonder does Shamu want to join us on this watch along? We haven't had Shamu on the watch along for a long time. Now, what Shamu I'm going to put the link into the chat. So give us the thumbs up, and I will do that. And then Wayne Bonner says, "Come on, Dermot. Yo, admit it. It's live.
We have the evidence, Dermot. We have the evidence.
Look, I swear to God, right? Look, okay, it was a handball. He handled the ball. I'll have come down to your side of the argument, Philip. All right, you've worn me down, and okay, you've got me. All right. Now,
but
if you were to
there's
look
always
at
a
it,
but. There's always a but.
But if you were to look at it at full speed, would you thought that was handball straight away when it happened live?
Yeah, sorry.
I give up.
It was that obvious. Sorry about that.
They're being a bit rude with this hacker. Actually, they're saying, I don't know what the.
I think some of the gestures can be misconstrued. Put it like that.
Well, I'm sort of looking at it now, right? And it's kind of, if you don't get out of my house, I'm going to do something to your neck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe Shamu can. Shamu says I can't pause my TV though to sync up. It won't matter, will it, Philip?
Well, it might actually, because it might. See, he could be way behind us, you know.
Well, maybe you can come on at halftime, Shamu.
Comments, Shamu. Come on at halftime, but keep the comments coming.
Yeah. And we've got Scott Shaw. I know he's an ex-Celtic player, but Vadel Van D doesn't stop complaining since he joined Liverpool. No, that is so true.
For the territory when you join, I think, you know.
He says, I won't spoil anything. Oh, come on, we've got to bring him on, Philip. It's been too long.
Well, if you want, I don't mind. I don't want to impede on the enjoyment of the game. Bring him on, no problem. Jeez, no problem.
It's a long time. It's a long time since we've had Shamu. And anyone else that wants to join us on this lovely watch along, me and Philip, it is a watch along for fun.
This is not too serious because, it's serious for the two supporters of the teams involved.
Yeah, but, I'm back in Argentina. I'm telling you now.
I'm going to stop my TV now, Dermot, when it starts. Okay.
Okay. And then not as I'm into All Blacks, I'm a Spurs. I can easily say, haha, yeah, that's true. Big up, Shamu.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, what position is Aussie Ardiles playing for Argentina tonight?
Yeah, so let me bring up the scoreboard.
And we're just about to kick off. No, on. The referee's just walking back to the centre spot.
So let me get this spotted on then.
And the kickoff we're a minute late, actually, starting. Let's see.
That might help us sync up, actually.
Who's the referee? It's not Wayne Barnes. Who is it? He's bloody hell. He's an Australian referee. That's a bit close to home.
Yeah. Right. We are kicking. No, there is a bit of a delay. Something to do with the ball.
Or other.
It should be Rayleigh Island there, Philip. I'm still pissed off. It should be Ireland there.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well. Here we go. Now, kicked off, right?
We've got an England assist, and then all of them are from Australia, apart from the assistant ref is English.
Yeah, that's a bit close.
And a Russian linesman. There's a Russian linesman.
Yeah, that should be good for balls. Getting the ball and hitting the ball on the line. You started yet? No.
No, not yet. No. Right, starting now.
Right. There we go. Number 15 has it and just kicks it straight back at the RGs again.
We've got Scottish Spoilers saying Arsenal-Chelsea should be an interesting match. Chelsea to win 2-1. Liverpool to beat Everton 3-0. Look, we might actually do the Liverpool-Arsenal-Chelsea game as a watch-along, just for a laugh. So me and Philip can actually laugh at both sides. Hello. We have the man himself on. Hello, Shamu.
Yes.
How are we?
This has been too long, sir. It's been too long.
It has. I'm back now. What time are you guys at? I'm a minute 10.
45 seconds.
46, yeah.
Shamu, when New Zealand score a try, don't say anything for 30 seconds, right?
No, I won't. That's all right. I don't mind. I can easily just watch rugby.
Celebrate quietly amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I can.
And then when they score, we can all. I'm supporting Argentina in this anyway. So
it doesn't bother me.
We're both supporting Argentina. No, we're not really. I'm neutral. I have family living in New Zealand, so I have to,
Oh, Argentina on the break.
You can support who you want. I can easily watch an All Blacks game without making any noise or getting emotionally invested rather easily.
Good start by Argentina here. They're pushing.
Yeah. Daniela says, when is Dele Alli going to be back playing football with Everton? He's injured.
There's a terrible kick.
Injured list. Apparently, maybe he's still on the mend after what he came out during the summer, which of course was unfortunate, understandable. Yeah, I think they're taking his time with this one, aren't they, Philip, with Dele Alli? And
Sure are. And I mean, he has to play 19 or 20 matches for Everton before we get paid or something, you know. So.
Yeah, but are Everton right to take their time with him?
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. God, that was a terrible kick by the New Zealand fullback there.
It was.
Well, not fullback, number 12.
Oh, look at him. Look at the long hair and everything. He looks
He's
like
the Matt Doherty haircut, that guy.
No, he looks like somebody out of AC/DC.
Kind of got the mullet going on.
Yeah, you got the
mullet's getting popular down there, Shamu.
Oh, I've always liked the mullets. I liked them before they were popular, and then all of a sudden everyone had them, and I was like, And so I waited for like a good year or two before, so that the kind of hype died down a bit.
Yeah.
And so here we are.
Throwing to the big Argentinian lad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well done by Argentina. Maradona runs through the field.
There's Ricky Villa coming on the ball now.
Yeah, and there's Ratty.
Ratan.
Oh, is it Ratan? Is that his name?
Ratan, yeah, the captain of Argentina in 1966.
Yeah.
The referee, he called Alf Ramsey called them animals after that match.
Yeah. Look, if anybody's watching from Argentina, which we do have a couple of people from Argentina watching us, whatever Philip says about Argentina's got nothing to do with me.
I'm not saying anything about Argentina. I'm only saying what Alf Ramsey said about them during the World Cup.
I know. Yeah.
We love Argentina. We got two of our best ever players.
Yeah.
3 of our best ever players from Argentina.
Yeah, and also the Falklands is
Don't mention the Falklands. Don't mention the Falklands.
The Falklands. The Falklands should be independent country.
Don't mention the war.
Yes, Uncle Albert.
Yeah, he was the entertainment manager on a certain ship. Yeah.
Who, Uncle Albert?
Yeah, don't mention the name of it. Right. Yeah, I'd say a decent start for Argentina, but I feel it's a false dawn. I think once New Zealand get into their stride.
What's the weather like over in your part of the world, Shamu? Nice, sunny, hot?
The past few days we've had like rain and stuff, but yesterday was sunny, and today it looks like it might have a bit of sun again.
Is your country getting into World Cup fever now with the team doing so well?
I guess so. I'm not really bothered by it, to be honest.
Penalty down.
I'd rather it be Spurs or something. I'd be a bit more engaged. Now,
is this going to be 3 points, Philip?
Should be.
It is.
It should be. Yeah, I'd say he kicks it. Yeah, no bother. 3-0 to Argentina.
3-0 to Argentina. Stop the game.
Stop the game and let me off.
Look at them all happy.
But you know, it's great to see many Argentinian and New Zealand fans in Paris. Because let's face it, it's not an easy trip to get there from where either country. It's a hell of a distance.
No.
We've got Granith. Is that Granith, Philip?
Garanth
Northgate, Visor Ganta says, will Saudi Arabia buy Haaland for their national team?
I don't think they can do that. Like, he's played for Norway so many times now. I think the fact that Norway not going to the Europeans now is probably got something to do with that.
And then
they buy most things, but they can't buy players that have already declared for a country and played the relevant matches, the relevant number of matches.
You never know. And Scottish Buller too said, did you watch France-Scotland Tuesday? I watched the highlights and I thought Scotland were unlucky, actually. To be fair, I thought you didn't play too bad. Again, congratulations on reaching Euro 2024.
Oh, was that a friendly match? I didn't see that one.
And also congratulations to England for reaching Euro 2024.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that trying not to look smug.
Well, they're always going to reach the Euros no matter what year it is.
They always get a decent, handy enough draw, you know?
Yeah.
Well, the beat Harry Kane's goal, third goal, was abuse against Italy. I was.
If you are enjoying this, please hit the like button, subscription button, become a member, $2.99, $4.99. And if you pick the $4.99 one, you get a personal birthday wish from Philip on your birthday. Mind you, he doesn't know this yet, but he knows now.
I've just been told.
You've just been told.
Oh, well.
Come on, Argentina.
Argentina.
Come on, Argentina.
Penalty to South Africa or to New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand. And then he says, Scottish Colin says, we put a second squad out, but France went all out full strength 11. So it was a bit unfortunate.
What was the score in the end?
I think it was 2-0 France, if I remember rightly. But look, for me, I think Scotland, congratulations, Scotland.
They've done great. They've done really well to get to the Euros. Well done, Scotland.
And I think that's back-to-back tournaments for them.
Yeah, that's right.
Shamouk, very quickly on the mighty Spurs. You've been impressed with Ange ball? Are you over Conte ball now?
Who's Conte?
Exactly.
He's some boy that did managerial impressions for us for about a season and a half.
Isn't he a pizza chef?
He could be. Yeah.
I can't not be happy with Ange. We're top of the league, but it's the finish that counts. And we started this well last season, more or less.
Yeah, but it's a different attitude though this season, I think.
Oh yeah, of course.
Football is better. The atmosphere around the ground is better.
And we've got no Harry Kane.
Playing for each other.
4-1 to France. They won.
4-1. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not a handball in sight, apparently. That was the French. Can a team ask a player to play for their club, Philip? For example, Tottenham are playing in the UEFA Champions League final with Real Madrid, so they can request Haaland or Kane to play as their team are out of the Champions League. I don't think that's possible.
No, it's completely impossible. You're under contract to one club. You cannot play for another unless you're transferred to it.
Yeah.
You can't just borrow a player for a match. No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, they haven't bloody stopped the clock again. God,
it's 8 minutes exactly with us.
God,
yeah, 8 minutes here too.
Right.
Michael Checker's hairline's a bit questionable. He's got the McDonald's M there.
God, your man got it right in the head there. Oh boy.
That Michael Checker hairline though.
Yeah.
It's about a 3 out of 10.
Now this I don't get used to with stopping the clock every 5 minutes. It's a stupid rule, Philip.
Well, it doesn't mean you have 12 minutes of injury time at the end of the game. Yeah. It incorporates, you're actually playing time when the stock's going. If you know what I mean. It's the only extra time you're going to have is when the ball stays in play after 80 minutes. I think it's a good system.
Now, what's he saying? Here's Argentina saying to him, "Don't worry, lad. Don't worry. I'll make sure you're all right. Don't worry. At the end of the game,
they're not going for the 3 either."
No. Are they going for the scrum?
Yeah, they are. They kicked it for touch.
The corner.
Now.
Halfway inside the 22. That's about the only spoiler you'll get about that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's going to go for the corner.
Hand up in the air. High five. He's looking for a high five for the players. That's what he's doing.
No, there you go. Good kick.
There you go. We're off and on again. I will get used to this rugby stopping the clock every 5 seconds.
Penalty advantage.
Yeah. We've got please don't stop it. Please don't stop the close. The close. It's a request.
The clock, I'd say.
Oh, please don't stop the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I won't then.
Pushed by New Zealand here.
Yeah.
Good ball.
France did get a pen. Kylian Mbappe scored out and got an assist. Yeah, well,
this is looking ominous for Argentina, the way they're pushing close to the line here.
They are. And he said, thanks for clearing my doubt, but there might be a way if a parent club allows it. I don't know.
No, there's not. No.
It fully is not. That's
it's
definite
only
no-go.
Players on loan from his parent club. The parent club can give permission, I think. I think
so.
Yeah.
What's he giving here? Penalty there in New Zealand?
Penalty to New Zealand, I think.
Yeah, I think from coming in from the side or something, I assume. Yeah, the guy coming from the side to tackle.
They're big lads, these Argentinians, I'm telling you. They're no skinny ones like there is in the Aussie side, in the New Zealand side.
Mbappe is not coming to Spurs. He would never come there. He's already clarified that.
Would you want him?
Now, I'm going to
ask. No, I would not. I would not want him.
No,
I'm going to ask this stupid question here, right, Philip? Why did they not go for a point, 3 points, instead of going for a line out?
Because they get 7 points if they get a try on a conversion.
They're paying themselves. They back
You
themselves. That's
only
why.
go for the 3 points if you need the points near the end of a match. You don't go for it at this stage.
Yeah.
Exactly. They back themselves with their talent and their skill over Argentina all day to get a try here.
Oh God, they're turning them all.
There is. What's the referee going to do
And
here?
it's
It's no.
advantage to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Hold it
They're
up.
going to take. Oh, he's gone. He's over.
Yeah,
That is over.
No, it's not.
I swear that was over.
He's holding it to the referee in this one. Oh, they're bound to. Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go.
It worked out very well, actually. It worked out
And
very
try. I thought I'd wait that 30 seconds, like you said.
Right. Okay, that's 7, isn't it, Philip?
No, 5. I haven't got the 2 yet.
Oh yeah. Big up to Dan Murphy, Dan Davenport. Hi, Dermot and Phil and everyone in the chat. Happy weekend, everyone. Happy weekend. This is the way to start your sporting weekend with myself, Philip, and the man below from ACDC. Shamu Venduvu.
I have met Phil Rudd, though, the drummer of ACDC.
Have you?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky man. And Daniela said, is it a positive team news from Postecoglou today? Hopefully Johnson is in the squad, Bentancur back, possibly in the next 2 weeks. Segi is only one who isn't close to being back. He's never going to be back.
Perpetual sick note. I believe Romero and Sonny must be okay then.
Got more chance of Elvis making a comeback than Sessegnon.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I saw Elvis this morning. He said he's coming back. He's gonna rock in the stadium on Monday. Actually, playing rugby tomorrow, all the way up in Inverness. Can't imagine it would be exciting at this game. I'm sure. Are you sure you're going to get there with all the weather you're getting?
Yeah.
Hope you're safe, by the way.
2 points, 7-3, don't it?
Yeah. Look, and to anyone in Scotland affected by the storms, I hope everyone is safe and well up there. And anyone,
swept away by the waves.
Yeah.
Inverness is way up far north. Hopefully, that's not the weather's good up there. It's a long way to go.
And I know we keep saying me and Philip are going to do the stream on the Middle East, what's happening there as well over the next few days. Me and Philip have a bit to say in it. And just rarely.
We're just waiting for things to pan out as they do.
And hopefully there will be a peaceful end to it, but I doubt it. But more on that over the weekend. We're going to do a pre-recorded on it. Because I read today, Philip, somewhere in England, was it anti-Semitic attacks have gone up by 1,000% in the UK?
Yeah,
that's shocking. That is shocking.
I think it's in most places now. It is.
Yeah. But it's shocking, though, isn't it, Philip? Though
it is. It's terrible. It's terrible.
It is.
There's no room for that at all.
No, it doesn't. Scottish Baller is saying it's fine. It's fine. I'm in Glasgow. It's all up in Aberdeen and the way in Fife. All right. Okay. Big up to everyone. 26 of you in the house watching us talking nonsense about rugby.
Argentina got the ball and whoa.
They'll be happy with the start, though, Argentina.
Bulldozing his way through.
I tell you one thing. I think Argentina have made a bloody good start, to be fair. The better start than we did against
New Zealand are still winning, though.
Look, I'm still thinking this is the year of the underdog. Argentina can be double world champions, football and rugby. I can see it happening now.
I don't share your confidence, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, tomorrow now it's the big one. It's England against South Africa.
Yeah.
Repeat of the last World Cup final, if I remember rightly, Philip. It was. It was.
Yeah.
There was the repeat of the Japanese final in 2019, I think.
19, yeah.
Here comes Argentina. Hello, who's Cristiano? Who's this joining us?
Ronaldo. Do you know Ronaldo?
Oh, it's Dan. Hello, Dan. How are you, sir? We've got a few joining us now.
A little party now.
Yeah.
Well,
hello, sir. How are you? Welcome to the stream. He's gone. Was it something I said?
What do you said, then?
I don't know.
Now New Zealand breaking out from the back.
I think I might take that link down
great
from
run.
the chat.
Oh, what a run! Oh, this is fantastic.
Good rugby, that. I don't even
Oh,
like rugby, but that's good
that.
rugby.
No, he's switching it out left. This is why New Zealand are going to be so hard to beat. The flowing and the I don't know. It's just lovely to watch. For a neutral,
Tottenham's
it's lovely.
better to watch than this, though.
Say if you,
Yeah.
Argentina is not. Look at the. Oh, this is superb stuff. They're held up at 10 yards out.
Oh. Can you hear my TV?
No.
Okay, good. Just checking. I don't want this, to come over. Because I can hear it quite clear. That's why I was like,
Shamu, can you send me your number in the private chat? Because I can send you the links then. Via
There we
WhatsApp.
go. Another try from New Zealand. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
I'm happy with my link though. It's on TV and I don't have any buffers or anything. Because the game's live on free TV here.
That's a great try there, by.
Is that a try? Yeah, 12.
Yeah, it's a try. It's a good try too. I didn't want to spoil it.
I fear for the Argentinians now. New Zealand have got their eye in.
Good man, Shamu. I'll add that because I've lost you on WhatsApp. I changed my number and I've lost a few numbers, so
fair enough.
I'll do that then at halftime. I've taken the link down in the chat, everyone. It was only for Shamu anyway.
That's right. No.
Yeah. That's right. It was my link and mine alone.
That's it. Get your own links.
Get your own links, says Shamu Van Vivu. What a good try from New Zealand.
Very good.
Both good tries, really.
Yeah.
Both good tries. He's missed the kick. He's missed it. Missed it.
Yeah, it's difficult. So still
that's the only thing I'll kind of spoil for you. The conversions.
41 meters, 46 chance, and the 52% angle.
Unless it's like a important kick, and there's otherwise I'll just tell you if he gets it or not.
Did you ever see anything like the South African charging down the French conversion the other night?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, unbelievable! Never seen it done before.
Nah, I can't even remember the last time I saw that in rugby. Maybe like a club type game, like the Super 15 or whatever the hell they call it.
It was perfectly legal because he started his run up as your man started his run up to take the kick.
Yeah,
it was.
He's probably thinking about what he's going to have for breakfast the next day. The French guy, croissants or a baguette.
We're just going to welcome this person in. Good evening. What's your name and where you're from? We've got somebody called Zandros. He's on mute.
Okay. Argentina kicking off again.
Yeah.
It's not the content, it's the quality of your words, I guess. He's going for quality.
Right, we'll get rid of him because he's not answering. Here comes Argentina again.
Argentina are playing well, though. They're doing better than they probably thought they would.
They are, actually.
Just like Philip said, they just got to be careful. New Zealand don't start playing too well because then they'll just blitz them and they'll get like a 20-point lead on them. That's a bad kick.
New Zealand seem to be concentrating on the right-hand side or the Argentina's left-hand side as it looks.
Here comes Argentina.
Quick hands, very good. Dropped it.
They've done well to get to a semi-final too, haven't they, guys?
They've done really well, yeah. Oh, geez, look at this for a run across the field. And then bang.
I know, Colin, I put the link in for Shamu, but I think as people are coming in, they're just seeing the link. I have removed it now from the chat, so hopefully that might stop it now. Have I removed it? Let's check. No, I haven't removed it from everywhere. So, okay, I'll have to go back in and remove it from everywhere. Oh.
So 20 minutes gone, almost 19 minutes. Argentina coming.
They are coming.
I think the game needs an Argentina try now, penalty to New Zealand, just to keep it close.
Yeah. Just give us a minute, Philip. I will be back in a minute, man. Just give us a minute here.
Okay. Penalty to New Zealand. The Matt Doherty haircut.
Look at the Australian coach going off as a nut. It's not our fault that your hairline's terrible.
Yeah.
It's like a McDonald's M. If my hair was ever like that, I'd just shave it off. That's embarrassing. He's not fooling anyone with that.
Somebody put a bowl around his head and just cut around it.
Yeah, I mean, he's not fooling anyone with that. Like, just cut it off, man. You look like an idiot. And he's going to look like an extra idiot if he loses this game.
Yeah.
Because he's going to have a stupid haircut.
Oh, Argentina got the screw on the line out. That's offside against. No. Got back on.
Ooh.
Drop goal.
Argentina making some ground.
They are. That's a high kick. It's not. Oh, got it again.
Good defense. Play on.
Good as run there.
I'm not sure what that's for.
Right. Sorry about that, guys.
Nothing
Northgate Visorganter says, guys, I will tell you a joke. My friend said zoologists can identify animal species.
All right.
I see Philip just ready.
Well, zoologists would know about animals, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. And still saying 50 to 17, says Colin. I agree with you, Colin. Looking like
Could be right. Could be right. That's the guy who used to manage Michael Checker. He used to be managed Leinster here in Ireland.
He does look angry, that Argentinian manager. Now, what he's saying is, right, he's saying that referee down there didn't get my takeaway right, didn't get my pizza right, didn't get my beer right, and I want him sacked. He's looking for a refund.
I'm surprised that, though, it is an Australian referee, because we would have thought that we could have had a ref from Europe, because seeing as that they're from two different continents,
Well, they'd have a French referee, considering it's in France.
New Zealand beat them, so.
Well, they'd have a French one.
South Africa beat them. Yeah.
Wasn't it the same with us, Philip? When New Zealand played us, we had a European referee.
Yeah, with the English ref.
Yeah.
Or Wayne Barnes.
Like he was going to do us much favours.
Not that he did, anyway.
No. Here comes New Zealand. 23 minutes gone. The All Blacks all well caught by the Argentinian.
I'll tell you a good story about a couple of local lads here that went over to the Paris last weekend for the match. They were sitting in Dublin Airport in the bar, as you do before the flight was called, and the pints took advantage of them, and they got to the gate and the plane had left. so they got Ryanair to fly into somewhere else in France, right? And then they had to get a very, very expensive high-speed train up from, I don't know, it was from Bordeaux or Nice or somewhere up to Paris. They got there half an hour after the game had started. They had no tickets. They got to Paris half an hour after the game had started. And then when they got to the hotel let their rooms go because they haven't showed up. So it was a bit of an experience for them, Mind you, they're getting free pints all week because of it, telling the story in the pub here,
Chance here for Argentina.
Penalty to Argentina. Are those Argentinians mainly playing their rugby in Europe? Or is it, you wouldn't think there'd be a big league in South America.
Isn't there one of them that plays in New Zealand for the Crusaders?
Is there? I don't know now. I don't know what that.
I think so. I think one of them plays New Zealand. I think he's the captain, or he was the captain.
Right.
I'll tell you if I see him. I don't know. I can't remember his name.
Colin saying that he's off to the Glasgow Warriors versus Leinster game on Sunday in the opening game of the URC.
I see that starting on this weekend as well. Yeah, I think they'll wait till after the World Cup is over before the start of that, but obviously not.
I tell you one thing, I've been sitting here quite quietly impressed with Argentina, actually.
They've not thrown in the towel by any means. They're giving as good as they're getting, apart from the scoreboard.
I still think they could win, Philip. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Everyone's, as long as the game's on, they've got a chance.
He touched it.
Danielle is asking us about the Merseyside derby, which is tomorrow, of course, at midday, the first game back in the Premier League, as we get a lovely view of Shamu's room as he looks like he's top. What time is it in your part of the world, Shamu? Anyway,
8:30 in the morning.
Ooh,
so you're 12 hours. You're 12 hours ahead of us.
Yeah. Do you
Danielle's
guys think? Yeah. Do you think that there is any chance of Everton getting a result at Anfield? Philip, let you go first in this.
I would absolutely love it, but I don't think so. I think Everton will be steamrolled tomorrow by Liverpool.
Yeah.
Right.
Shimo, what do you reckon?
Come on, Everton.
I'd love Everton to win, but
yeah. Look, I would love it. I can't see it happening, but you never know. Football's a funny old sport. It's a funny old game.
Yeah. Then you got the game on Sunday. Chelsea, the game, and none of us want them to win.
I just want
Argentina getting bullied.
Yeah, I just want that as a 0-0 draw, boring 0-0 draw.
I want a 5-5.
Yeah.
5 Virgil van Dijk own goals.
Grantham Northgate Visa Ganter says, sorry, I was the joke. I am my previous statement.
Right,
okay. And Daniela says, Anfield, sorry for the typing mistakes. And Column Scottish Boiler 2 says, I think New Zealand will get their rhythm going. They will definitely win. Look, we all know how good New Zealand are. They are the best rugby team in the world. It'll be a very interesting New Zealand-South Africa final, if that is the final. I think if it's New Zealand-England, I think New Zealand might win it. If it's a New Zealand-South Africa final, I think South Africa could retain their crown.
Couldn't think of anyone worse to lose to than South Africa.
Yeah. And then Column saying Liverpool are too strong, Everton are too poor, so I can't say anything other than, I think we all agree it will be Liverpool win.
We all agree on that.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Argentina. It's great to see the fans mixing with each other, isn't it, Philip?
I mean, let's face it, they do in most sports other than football. They got the ball back. You know, can you ever imagine an Arsenal and a Spurs fan having a drink together for a match? I can't.
There was a punch-up once at a Formula One race, by the way, between two people.
Yeah, it's a rare occurrence, though, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, two boys collided.
Oh, what a kick.
That's you knob. What happens when you get concussed 100 million times?
Oh, he kicks it. This is game of see it can catch it. Now, what's he going to do? Maradona. He's wearing number 10.
Yeah, he's playing on the wrong team, though.
Yeah. New Zealand have only qualified for 2 World Cups, I think, in their history.
Knock on. Scrum to Argentina.
Daniela, anyone but England to win it. Exactly, Scottish baller. Yeah, hit the nail on the head. Sorry to all the English fans.
That's probably the least surprising comment of the day from a Scottish person.
Yeah. And I want anyone to win it by England. Could you imagine they won the World Cup? You never hear the end of it. Daniela, big up. Man City and Brighton looks to be that looks to be a rarely exciting game tomorrow.
The only worry is Brighton are shipping goals lately, and I can see Manchester City, giving them a rough time.
Do you know what, Philip? What's really getting my Man City are not this all-powerful, all-rolling team.
Not yet. They're missing De Bruyne. Yeah, and they're missing Laporte. They're missing good players. So when they're back,
Rodri.
Rodri. They're not going to stop.
Look, I'm sticking my neck out. I think Tottenham are in the title race, and everyone laughs at me when I say that, but I think we are.
I don't think at the moment they're not going to laugh at you for saying you're in the title race. I think the laughter comes in when you say they're going to win the league. I think that's probably a bridge too far this season.
Leicester won the league.
Yeah, no.
So what's the difference, right, Philip?
What's the Manchester City with Haaland against them? That's why.
Haaland isn't this all great play,
No, he's not, but he's part of a team that steamrolls most teams.
Right. Who's a better striker, Haaland or Harry Kane?
At the moment, Harry Kane is, yeah, but he's not. He's irrelevant. He's not with us anymore. If Harry Kane was with us,
if you're looking at,
we would say, yeah, he's a better striker.
If you're putting this in the conversation of strikers around the world, Philip, and you can pick any striker, right? Who is the number one striker at the moment in the world, better than anyone else?
Purely based on present form, you've got to say Harry Kane.
Yeah.
But Haaland must score more goals than this season.
But it's easy playing. But it's easy playing in a team, Man City, where you can go out and spend millions and millions and millions and millions of pounds on players, Philip, on quality, great players.
Yeah.
It's having the players.
That's why Man City are going to steamroll the league again this season, eventually.
Yeah, but you look at Tottenham, you look at Leicester won the league with bang average players.
Yeah.
So and I'm not saying
Tottenham they won it in a time when there was no Pep Guardiola in the league. He wasn't here yet.
Do you know Pep Guardiola? He's never managed the side, Philip. This gets my goat up, right? He's never managed the side that has never had money behind him to win something.
Oh,
he's never gone into a Tottenham job or into a Manchester United at the moment. It's a poison chalice to go to Old Trafford, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he goes to a team with no money, he only has a bare minimum to spend on players. Would Pep Guardiola do the same thing with that team that he's done with Manchester City, Bayern Munich, and Barcelona? The answer to that is no.
If he did, he would be one of the greatest managers ever.
And I would quite happily call him that. But
the question is never going to be answered because he's never going to go to a club that hasn't got any money. Simple as that.
You look at the likes of Sir Alex Ferguson, you look at the likes of Brian Clough, you look at the likes of Bob Paisley, Joe Fagan, the Liverpool managers of years gone by, and you look at Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp went into that, didn't spend a lot of money. Liverpool was successful. You look at the likes of Sir Alex Ferguson, took Man United over when they were a shadow to themselves, and built a dynasty. And he didn't do it with big money. He'd done it with kids.
That wasn't straight.
Pep, he had a bit of money now. He had a bit of money.
Yeah, but he didn't. They didn't have the money likes of the Man Cities
Guardiola is a player who does not. He goes into ready-made teams and buys accordingly. He does not go into teams with an academy.
But it doesn't make you a great manager, though, Philip.
Well, he is most people will admit he is a great manager. Because tactically, he's very astute and he gets the best out of his players. Okay, knock a little bit of greatness off because the fact he's working with a team that's mega bucks and can do what they like for that in the transfer market. But no, he is a great manager. And but he'd be even greater if he went to the likes of West Ham and made them successful.
Right. I want to ask you this question, right? If Pep Guardiola did what Brian Clough did...
1 second, Argentina pushing here for a try.
They are pushing for a try here. They're about, 10 yards out from the line?
5 yards out.
5 yards out.
The game needs a
They
goal.
got the advantage.
Yeah, they have got the advantage.
So they're going to have a free shot at it then.
Yeah. I'm telling you one thing. This Argentinian side, right, this is not an easy game for New Zealand. And New Zealand weren't all now, Philip, against us. We should have beaten them, to be fair.
Penalties. But yeah, we didn't, though. So
no, we didn't, but we should have done.
Go for the try, Argentina.
Go on, Argentina. Go on.
Try.
Make every Irishman cry with delight when you knock out the All Blacks. Sorry, Shamu.
I don't really care.
That comes from a New Zealander.
Oh, the other way. What's he doing?
That's a try. That is a
No,
try.
it's not. No, not yet. Anyway, he's giving a penalty to Argentina.
I think they're taking the 3 pussies.
Why are they complaining, Philip, very quickly?
They probably thought the ball was down.
Well, he's saying that.
He's gone to the TMO, has he?
No.
Yeah, I think. No. Yeah, he's gone to TMO.
No,
he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
I've got a good question about the Pep Guardiola thing in a minute for you, Philip and Shamu.
3 points.
It is 3 points. Is it, Shamu?
Yep, it will be.
Okay. Don't change it yet.
Okay. Sorry.
You can't leave it.
No. Daniela, you've sparked up a really good talking point here, so we will get back to it, Daniela. Thank you so much for that. I've got a really cracker of a question for Philip.
Yeah, 6 points to
Is that gone in, Philip?
Yeah, 6-12.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be a penalty.
Yeah.
That should be a card. That bad one coming up. Sorry.
That's all right.
It's not try or anything.
They look happy, them two Argentini women. Will there be a watch along tomorrow and for Monday's Fulham's match on Monday? Tomorrow we're doing the podcast at 10 to 3, which will include goals around the ground from everywhere. So we've got that tomorrow. And then, of course, tomorrow night we're doing the rugby then from the other semi-final. And then on Monday,
Monday we're doing a watch along with the Spurs Fulham game. That's
and then Sunday we're doing the Formula One watch along, aren't we, Philip?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. United States Grand Prix, isn't it?
Yeah, this is now my way between now and the end of the season to convert Philip from a non-F1 fan to an F1 fan for the start of next season. There you go. Right. But just go to these comments. You hear it in football about how they won it in 66. That's the year my father was born. He's now 60. Honestly, never hear the end of.
No, that's true. And if the VAR had been in 1966, they wouldn't have won the World Cup.
Oh, they would have won. They would have won 3-2 instead of 4-2.
Yeah, I don't think Germany would have been never up the pitch the last minute if it was still 2 each.
Oh, no, that's true. Scottish boys, I completely agree. That's why I prefer Klopp. He took over Mainz from the German second division to the top division with little money and then took Dortmund to the title with less money than Bayern. That's, to me, makes a great manager. Actually. That makes a great manager than Bayern. So
you're saying Klopp is a better manager than Guardiola?
Hang on, let me finish. I haven't finished yet. And I've sparked the football debate in the rugby stream, Daniela says, with laughing emojis.
Thank God for that.
Look.
Penalty to Argentina to New Zealand.
Right. You know what Brian Clough did, Philip, twice with Forest and Derby. Took them up from the second division, won the league with them, right?
Collected brown envelopes.
But forget about the brown envelopes. You're always about... I'm surprised you're picking them up somewhere along the line. Okay. Dodgy tax man. So if... And Klopp then, as we know, had took 2 German sides up, took one up, done well, and then took Dortmund to beat Bayern Munich. Could you see Pep doing what Brian Clough did?
You can't really compare it because I'll tell you why. Brian Clough, there wasn't the money in the game that there is now. But Brian Clough had a decent team at Nottingham Forest. You know, technically they were a very, very good team at the end of the 70s there. Not really good. You know, you can't. It's not like for like, so it's very hard to compare it. But
It's a penalty here to New Zealand,
3
by the
points
way.
to New Zealand, yeah.
Are you ahead of me again, Philip?
No, I'm 37-30.
I'm 5 seconds behind you.
Jeez, this bloody TV signal getting to Wexford. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'll stop it for 5 seconds, right? I'm at 36-41. I've stopped it.
Okay, I'll tell you now.
37-41.
Yeah, that's it.
No, okay. All right. Listen, Brian Clough. Oh God.
Now, look, Scottish Baller says for me the best Premier manager is Sir Alex Ferguson, without doubt. Yeah, we had Arsene Wenger as well.
It's Nuno.
Leave the garden gnome out of this shamoo. I saw him the other day with Stephen Kenny in the garden centre. They were both sitting together talking about what fish they should catch as a gnome. That's another thing that's got me going as well, Philip. I'm sorry. How the hell can that, right? Somebody said it today, right, in an article, and I think it was the Irish Independent or somewhere. I'll find it. I'll send it to you. The FAI should relieve Kenny with his duties in November, but give him another job.
Jesus Christ. I come into the rugby stream thinking there's no way he's going to mention Stephen Kenny tonight, and he fucking gets it in somehow. No comment. That's all I'm saying. No comment. Oh,
I knew I had to get it in somewhere along the line.
Oh God! Not even the rugby match is safe. Oh dear.
Oh, I love it.
As you might have guessed, Dermot is not Stephen Kenny's #1 fan, and he brings it up at every conceivable opportunity. You know.
Well, I tell you one thing: the New Zealand coach is not looking at Argentina coach is not looking a happy bunny.
Oh, he's not.
Especially with that McDonald's M he's got at the front of his hair.
I know.
Yeah.
Argentina haven't played that badly, to be honest with you.
No, I haven't. No.
What possesses him to get up in the morning and look at his hair and be like, "Yep, that looks good"? Because it's like
the same.
it's
you
so
know what,
bad.
Shamu? It's the same as Stephen Kenny getting up, looking at himself in the mirror and thinking, "Can I win a game for Ireland tonight?" And the answer to that is no. I do this deliberately sometimes just to wind you up, Philip. You do realise that, don't you?
Penalty to New Zealand.
Yeah. God,
your man's got half time now, 9 points up.
Well, they're going for the line out though. They didn't take the 3.
9 points is not a lot in rugby, is it, Philip?
That's
I thought they would have taken the 3 there.
And that's
it's right on half time.
Well, he was inside his own half, though, wasn't he?
No, he was. I don't think so. Oh no, did he kick it in? No, never mind. I thought he was closer than that.
Now, or are they continuing?
It's 40-53 where I am.
All right.
So it's still going.
I thought if they knocked it out, it'd be half time.
No, they can keep going if they have possession.
I think they get another try.
They're probably looking. It looks like they're looking for a penalty.
Yeah.
They're looking for a penalty by the look of it, and they're going to kick the 3 if they get it.
Daniela says, "I'm the one who sparked the football chat. Now Philip's getting a headache about Stephen Kenny."
Danielle, you didn't mention Stephen Kenny. That's purely down to Daniel.
If you love him and you know it, clap your hands. If Stephen Kenny is here, you're a parent. Right. This might be a bit out there, but would be up for debating between Arsene Wenger and George Graham. Who's the best Arsenal manager? Oh,
Arsene Wenger.
I reckon George Graham.
Huh?
Yep. I tell you why. George Graham won the double as a player, and he won the double as a manager. No, he didn't win the double as a manager because Tottenham stopped him winning the double.
Oh dear, there's a try for New Zealand.
Yeah, there is. There is.
I think so. Anyway.
There will be.
There is.
There will be. Yeah, that's it. Argentina.
I can always confirm stuff if you guys need, because I'm here.
Over, lads. I don't think they're going to come back from this.
Can we go over to our New Zealand correspondent, Shamu? Come in. Did they score?
I can have confirmation of that. It's a Shannon Frizzell try in the corner.
Yeah, 20 points to 6.
Is that 20 points to 6? Okay.
That is correct, and the conversion is still to come. I repeat, still to come. And crying Argentinian fans on screen.
Yeah, I tell you, I love when they go over to these news stations, like go over to the news reporters, right, and they're standing there waiting for breaking news, and you're thinking, what you waiting for? There was one thing in America, right, and this one woman over to it says, "Well, we're waiting for breaking news of this explosion or something that happened somewhere," and they went over to the reporter and that, has anything happened? And she went, no. And there's loads of people screaming, running behind her. And she still stood there thinking nothing happened.
Kick unsuccessful off the post.
Ooh. That's breaking news.
And so that's half time, 20 points to 6.
Breaking news from America. I read this from CNN. Former President Donald Trump has just been fined $5,000 by a New York judge on Friday for violating a gag order not to speak about any members of the court staff and warned twice about possible imprisonment.
Did you say $5,000?
Yeah, like you might as well not fine him at all. But, mind you, he probably won't pay it because he pays nobody anyway.
$5,000. That's like
he does it again.
It's like a 50-cent fine. That's like saying we're going to fine you $1 for watching the rugby.
Yeah, it's a slap on the wrist, but I think it's what comes next is more important. Then we'll kind of.
I thought you were going to say he died.
Be prison for you.
I was hoping you were going to say he's passed away.
Anyway, just getting back to what this stream should have been at the start of it was a rugby watch along.
Yeah, Stephen Kenny's zone, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So it got a bit derailed. New Zealand are 20 points to 6 up at halftime. Philip, I'll go to you first as our resident rugby correspondent on THFC till I die. Going to the form book, isn't it?
I think it's pretty much game over now. I mean, there's no way New Zealand are going to allow this slip. I think like Argentina are going to have to open it up a bit to try and get back into the game, and that's going to leave it wide open for New Zealand forward. So I can only see a runaway victory for New Zealand now.
Just depends on who scores first in the second half.
Yeah, well, that's true. The next score is probably vital, but at 20 points, it's 2 converted tries, and you're still only drawing. You know, if you get that much, so it's a lot.
Yeah.
And Shamu, are you happy and contented with that first half?
I don't know, unfazed by it. I don't really get into rugby, so I'm just watching it because it's a semi-final.
There you go.
But sure, I'm happy with that. They're winning.
You must be in a minority down there, Shamu. I thought rugby was kind of, the real religion in New Zealand.
It is, and everyone's all Arsenal fans.
Oh, God.
I'm not joking. Everyone is all Arsenal fans.
Can I just bless your country and wish them a speedy recovery from the illness?
Exercise the country, be more like it.
Yeah. We are here, and hang on, I've got breaking news. The Vatican is sending the Pope to New Zealand to get them to support Tottenham. So that is the breaking news. And that's not coming from CNN or Fox News.
That's coming from THFC Till I Die news report.
Yeah. And what makes me laugh about CNN, we've been watching all the news reports the last couple of days, Philip and Shamu, and especially what's happening in the Middle East, the different ways to go from BBC to Sky to CNN and Al Jazeera. It is so varied and different.
Oh, yeah.
You can't make what's happening what's the truth. You got to really search for it, haven't you?
Well, now, I've got a theory about most cable news. They never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
No, that's true.
They'll adjust it to their own. It's the viewing figures are all important to them. It's not what's actually happening. It's how they can get people to watch by spinning the news around to a different angle altogether. So it's
before I left coming on here, some hospital in Gaza was told to evacuate, and I don't know what's happening with that since. So,
okay, yeah.
They're
hoping the aid is allowed in tomorrow.
That's shocking as well, Philip. That is a disgrace.
But I think there's 3 different strands involved there, and they all have to agree. Egypt are involved, Israel's involved, and the UN's involved. So it's a lot of red tape and stuff. See, they don't want Hamas to get their hands on the stuff. No. Which apparently
you see, the US president went over there on Dither and Joe, as I call them. Yeah. Double as a goat, so she says I shouldn't be ageist.
No, because I'll tell you, he made a speech last night now, which has been even the Republicans thought it was a good speech.
I'm not downloading the Temu app.
Can I ask you something, guys, though? Did you feel when the Joe Biden on Tuesday in the news, he's speaking a bit slow and a bit...
But he has a speech impediment, Dermot. He's had a stammer since he was a kid.
Yeah, but he was more clearer in his talking on the what he did last night than he was when he was... Do you know what I mean?
Well, maybe
he could have been tired. He is 80 years old, for God's sake.
Nice.
I might
Directly,
just go off for a bit. I'll be back.
yeah. See, talk about Joe Biden, and it makes all New Zealanders think, no, I don't want to know. Now,
Basically,
Philip, basically, let's get back to this debate. George Graham or Arsene Wenger. Now, Philip, come on, let's get back to this debate now.
Yeah.
Now, Scottish Bullet said he won a European trophy, George Graham, which Wenger never did. Wenger won the league title and Graham's backline. Now, if you look at Arsene Wenger, he changed the face of British football, didn't he? To be fair,
Yeah.
so he was the one that brought in the history. I think George Graham was a better manager than Arsene Wenger.
I still think Wenger will get my vote, but like, to be honest with you, they're both Arsenal managers, and really, why should we give a toss? Who's the better one? Really, think about it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't care now. Yeah. It was only a question, Philip. I just thought we'd answer.
No, but like it's like all things Arsenal. You talk about it for 5 seconds and you lose interest.
Yeah. If you could pick forget Bill Nick, right? Okay,
Yeah.
and forget Bill Shankly and Matt Busby, right? So you leave them to one side.
Yeah.
Out of the 70s and 80s, who was the greatest football British manager that you think was in the whole of the 70s? The best British manager now.
Best British manager. I'd say apart from them guys, I'd say Brian Clough. Because look what he did with Derby County at the end of the 60s. Okay, I know he had Dave Mackay's help. And then he went to Nottingham Forest and won the European Cup twice. So I think he was a maverick, and he wasn't one of the normal old Pals Act managers. He was one of a kind.
How about
Brian? I mean, Brian Clough was you had to love him, for the way the outspoken comments and everything. He was great.
How about Bob Paisley? Steve D saying big up to Steve D, by the way. Big up, Steve D.
Paisley was good as well. Yeah, very good. But like Paisley, I'm giving the Brian Clough was a character. Paisley was kind of a dour Scotsman.
Yeah.
Didn't say much.
Now, I don't know if you remember it, Philip, but I don't. But I don't know if you can. The time Brian Clough, we've all watched the film 44 Days. No, not 44 Days. What's the name? Damned United.
Damned United, yeah.
Right. At that time, Philip, right, was that a massive shock when he got the sack after 44 days? Or was it really, did you think, or did people think at the time, when he went from Derby to when I resigned from Derby, we ended up at Leeds without his backup with him? Did everyone think, hang on a minute, this is not going to sit well, Brian Clough in Leeds United, considering he's been slagging off Leeds for years beforehand?
Yeah, well, he slagged off Leeds, yeah. And plus the fact that the players revolt, Billy Bremner and the likes of Johnny Giles, Norman Hunter, they never accepted him. If ever there was player power, that's what got Brian Clough sacked.
Yeah.
Ever.
So do you think then, if you put all these managers together, Sir Alex Ferguson, Brian Clough, Bob Paisley, say Arsene Wenger, Pep now these days, Jurgen Klopp, Bill Nick, Sir Matt Busby, Bill Shankly, if you could pick one of them, Jock Stein, if you could pick one of them out of the whole lot of them, Philip, and pick one out without being biased, who would you pick as your all-time greatest British manager?
God, I can't pick a Spurs boy.
You can pick whoever you want.
Yeah, well,
but
I mean,
if you could pick your top three.
Okay. I think my top three would be Matt Busby, Bill Nicholson, and Jock Stein.
Why Matt Busby?
Because of the first English team to win the European Cup. Likewise, Jock Stein, first Scottish European team to win the British team to win the European Cup the year before. So yeah, those two. I mean, Jock Stein was a brilliant manager.
Yeah. Look, hello. There's Shamu's Pussycat. Hello, Pussycat.
Oh, and you're lovely.
I think I seen a bird. I did. Bit like Sylvester. Look, for me, Bill Nick will always be up there.
Yeah.
For what he done. First team to do the double, won the league as a player, won the league as a manager, took us on many journeys, started the blueprint of what Spurs are. He's number 2. Number 3 for me would be Brian Clough for what he done at Derby and Leeds.
Yeah. Okay.
And Derby and Nottingham Forest. Top manager for me would be Bill Shankly and Sir Matt Busby. I'll put them both together because what Matt Busby did at United after the Munich air crash, Philip, to rebuild the club, and get a second generation on the Busby babes, and you could Bobby Charlton, Georgie Best, Dennis Law, players like that, and become the first team to win European Cup is a brilliant achievement in itself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We were talking about Georgie Best today, Philip. How good was George Best?
Oh, he was brilliant. He was an exceptional player, you know. I mean, he was another renegade, a rebel, but what a player, you know, brilliant player.
Would he be as good today as he was back then? You think?
Probably better
like Jimmy Greaves.
He'd had the pitches to play on. He was playing on the old cabbage patch pitches that we had in the 70s, 60s and 70s. So yeah, he'd be unstoppable at the moment, I think.
He'd be very protected today, though, wouldn't he?
I would, yeah. He would, absolutely, yeah.
And can you imagine if Sir Alex Ferguson got hold of him or hold of Gaza? I don't think Gaza would have gone the way he went if Sir Alex Ferguson.
Can you imagine Gaza and George Best in the one team?
Yeah, but
the players would turn up at training every morning, right, lads? Search party. You take that pub, I'll take that one.
No, but seriously, if Sir Alex Ferguson got Gaza when he did, do you think Gaza would have turned out the same player he did turn out to?
He might have turned out better. I don't know. Gaza got I don't know whether it was his hangers on. Maybe it was a Dele Alli situation, got the wrong people around him. I don't know. Or whether it was just the fact that the guy just has issues that he couldn't really deal with that overcame him in the end, you know. But Gaza under Ferguson, it would have been something to watch, I tell you.
Do you think he would have been more disciplined if he was under Fergie?
I'm
not ditching Terry Venables here.
I think he would have had to, because Fergie wouldn't stand for that sort of, you know, like Gaza. He was such. I mean, everyone loved. You couldn't but love Gaza. I mean, the time that David Ginola went to Everton and Gaza was there, first day of training, Gaza comes out with a big long wig on him. You know, stuff like that. Cutting up the clothes in the dressing room with a pair of scissors. Stuff. You know, I told that story about Richard Gough.
Yeah.
When Richard Gough, when Gaza went to Rangers, Richard Gough was up there. Richard Gough had heard a story that Gaza went around in the dressing room cutting up people's clothes, you know, with the scissors. And he said, "You try that on me, son." They said, "Be the last time you do it." And Gaza replied back, "Listen, Richard," he says, "I only come in Armani, not Marks and Spencer's."
But I mean, Fergie's gone on record saying he had Brian Robson from the Northeast, Gary Pallister from the Northeast, Steve Bruce from the Northeast. Yeah. He would have had a family of people from the Northeast there to look after him.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, Tottenham did what they did. I know Chrissy Waddle wasn't there with them. I don't think Chrissy Waddle played in the same side as Gaza. Did he?
Let me see. Did he?
I think he did for one season. We sold him Lineker. But let's see who's in the chat. A few people jumped in. We've got Geordie. Big up Geordie from Geordie Land. It says, "Hello, mate. What a dominant display by New Zealand." Yeah, it really was.
So it's going to get better or worse.
Colin says, "Don't bother with politics. I just want peace." But the UK government are going mental because if you now mention Palestine, it's now considered anti-Semitic.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it looks like you're going to have a change of government thing there. I see the Labour Party won 2 by-elections there yesterday.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
One seat had been in Conservative hands for 90 years.
Yeah.
19,000 majority overturned. So I think things are changing in next year when there's an election.
It's an election over here next year as well, Philip.
Yeah, 25. Isn't that 25?
Yeah. 25, yeah. No, next year.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, next year, yeah. Steve D says Paisley. I was about to say Paisley. Bob Paisley. Cloughie, great shout. And then Scottish brother. If you include the 60s, Big Jock is in with a shout with 4 trophies in 67, including the European Cup, European Cup, got Celtic to another European Cup final in '70, and Steve D says, Fergie, and Colin said Stevie Chambers has some story told when he was 20. He was going to die of tuberculosis. He took an experimental drug to save him and went on to score the winning goal in the '67 Cup final. Wow.
Just about to start, Dermot, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, I've kicked off.
You kicked off, right?
Yeah, just kicked off now.
Okay. Have you kicked off yet, Philip?
Not yet, no.
Pardon? I'm sticking by Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
I think they need to bring Evita on at half time.
Argentina, Argentina, Argentina.
Vamos!
Right, here we go now.
All right, they're going to kick off now.
Right.
Maradona loses the ball.
Oh, knock on by Argentina straight away, I think.
Oh, for God's sake. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a knock on.
Anyway, and welcome. If you're enjoying this stream, please hit the like button, please hit the subscription button, and please hit the notification bell for more shows coming up where myself and aka Dermot, aka Dermatron, and Philip Brady, aka the Irish Godfather, will bring you all the greatest shows, including surprise appearances from Shamu Van de Voo down the bottom. And then we've got Paula. Let's go, Argentina. I'm behind you, Paula. I'm behind you. Come on, Argentina.
Oh.
Oops. Scrum to New Zealand. Scrum. Ball out. Oh, the maul is coming, is it? It's great ball control there. Oh, brilliant. That's superb now. We've got to say that's brilliant. That's a brilliant try. Your man
I didn't want to spoil it. That's why I said,
that's game over now, lads.
That's why I said, ooh.
Yeah, I thought there was something coming up there. Brilliant,
I didn't want to say too much. It was nice. That's why I couldn't just say nothing. I was like, oh, that's a good try.
It was a brilliant bit of body swerve in there to get away from the tackle. Aaron Smith. That's the guy who leads the hack at, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy who was caught shagging that woman in the bathroom.
Oh, was it? Oh,
I think so. You should look it up. Look it up.
Oh. Is that
I'm not sure what to type in, but yeah, Aaron Smith got caught having a bit of fun with a Sheila in the bathroom.
During the World Cup?
Not during the World Cup. This was a few years ago.
Oh, right, okay. Nice.
It might have been at a World Cup. I don't know. I don't keep up to date with rugby.
So 25-6. This will make it 27 if he gets it, and that's bridge too far for Argentina, I think.
Yeah, that's why I said the first points of the second half will be crucial, whether that be a penalty or a try.
This could be Ireland playing this match, Dermot. You know that?
Yeah, I was just thinking that, Philip.
If you just squint hard enough, you might just pretend that New Zealand's wearing green.
27-6.
See, I'm well ahead of you, Philip. I had to do something there, and the scores were there. The scores were there. Have any of you watched a documentary about one of the best Scottish players, Steve Archibald? I haven't. No, I didn't know there was a documentary about him. Have you, Philip?
No, I didn't know that was on.
How good
was it on Netflix?
I don't know. I'm gonna maybe Scottish spoiling, but let's go. How good of a striker was he, Philip?
He was very good. Moody bugger, but I say he was good, great player.
Him and Garth Crooks together were brilliant, weren't they?
Very good.
And Scottish Ball is still going for his 50. So I think, Tony, you might be spot on with this scoreboard. Now, Philip, just quickly looking ahead, I'll get Shamu's thoughts on this as well. South Africa and England tomorrow, Philip, a repeat of the 2019 World Cup final. Who do you think will play New Zealand in the final?
South Africa. I mean, England were very unimpressive against Fiji, whereas South Africa played really well against France. So I thought France would win that match.
But we beat South Africa, though, Philip. Don't
We
forget.
did, yeah, no, we did, yeah. But
So,
each game brings more. They get better as games went on, and we caught them. Not on a great day, close match, but no, I think South Africa will be too strong for England.
is this a poor World Cup without us in it, Philip? Do you think?
Oh no, well, it is from now on. Yeah, it was great while we were there. I mean, the Irish fans have been more missed than the team, I'd say. The fans make the World Cup for a lot of people. I'd say the Paris pubs now. I've seen a complete dip in takings this week.
I tell you, Argentina have not given up either. By the way,
No, they haven't. But they're between a rock and a hard place now. If they go for it, they're going to get
tackle.
picked off.
Yeah, very good tackle.
There's a better one coming.
I can't see. That's 3 converted tries now. Australia or New Zealand have to concede to even allow Argentina level. So I don't see it happening.
The qualifying for the Grand Prix, guys, has just kicked off. I will give you the latest who's got pole position for that. When it does get, it's just kicked off.
You can nearly say it now, Dermot. Verstappen.
Well, he hasn't done well now in the last few races.
That's unlucky. That's unlucky.
Good tackle though.
I tell you one thing.
Just got into touch. Hold on, Dermot. His foot. Let's see. Oh, barely. Oh, yeah. Unlucky. Yeah. Just there. Yeah, Verstappen. Like Verstappen doesn't need to. He's won the thing anyway. So
yeah. Hamilton's looking to go for pole this week.
Is that Kiwi lad still racing?
Yeah, he is.
Nice.
No, the Kiwi. Oh no, he's not. No, because the other fella
got dropped. Did he? Did he get dropped?
Yeah. Well, the fella come back with his broken hand.
Oh. He'll get picked up by someone.
Well, yeah, he's going into. I think he's going to drive for Alpine next season. I think so. I need to double check on my.
Sounds like a food delivery company. It's like what's it called? You Eat, whatever you call it. Deliveroo. Oh, another one. Yeah, he's gone.
Good tackle.
Good tackle. Actually, no, stop them.
I tell you, Argentina are playing quite well.
But they're not really. They're not being let play. I mean, it's all New Zealand now.
Yeah, but
New Zealand, Argentina aren't playing bad. New Zealand are just that much better. They're just the better team. That's what it comes down to. Now, Argentina aren't playing bad. New Zealand are just that much better.
Now, is there a third, fourth playoff after losing semi-finals in this?
There is, next Friday. So it'll be Argentina versus England.
Now, here's this man in, Philip. Me and Mia were talking today, right, about Carl. And we reckon Carl's like Blofeld at the Bond films, right? He's sitting in his chair with his white cat stroking it, plotting to take down the world. But pick up, Carl. Hope you're doing well. So it says New Zealand just casually blowing Argentina away.
Coming now.
Well, it was close. He was close there. Yep.
New Zealand. They're like a black boss.
You can see it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. They're breaking through the Argentinian wall.
Penalty to Argentina, New Zealand, anyway.
Oh, I think. Oh, yeah. No, maybe. Could have. Should have. No.
We'll do in a second, I think. Can't see him not getting points at this one. Here we go.
Here we go. He's gone. He's not over.
Yeah.
That's it. Try
Smith again. Well, not the man again.
32-6.
Still think Argentina going to win, Dermot?
Oh, yeah.
That makes 34.
32
tries just to level.
32-6.
Still got time.
Oh, yeah, still got time. If Leicester can win the Premier League, Argentina now. Argentina remind me of Rocky. They're on the ropes. They're beaten. I
think they're beyond the ropes. I think they're standing 8 count.
The manager wants The cornerman wants to take him out, and he's standing there. New Zealand's a bit like Apollo Creed there, arms up in the air. We've won
got
this,
the kick.
and they come back.
We got the kick. All right, it's 34 then.
So they got the kick then. All right, there. They've just knocked out Rocky, and Apollo's won and walked out.
Right, here we go. There's what? There's 50 minutes gone in the match. Argentina are 28 points down, and Dermot still thinks Argentina are going to win. Your optimism, Dermot. The lovely in Buenos Aires, they really will.
Ireland can still make the final.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In 4 years.
Did they get the kick, by the way? Because they're just taking it on my telly.
Yeah, straight over.
What time are you now, Philip?
30, and it's gone off the screen. Hang on, back in a sec.
He looks happy.
49-42.
Okay, I'm sort of near you.
Yeah, good try.
Yeah,
I mean, the poor Argy boys are going to get disillusioned now. I think this is going to be about 55, 60 points for New Zealand.
All right, they'll get another 10, I reckon. They'll slow up. They'll slow up, and Argentina will get a try.
Well, they don't need to kill themselves now. They can keep themselves for the next match. You know?
Scottish boys says, I can't find the original documentary, but I have a subtitled Icons of Football on BBC, and I play on BBC iPlayer. Series 1, Episode 5, Steve Archibald. They also have episode on another great Scottish player.
Okay.
Now, we can't get BBC iPlayer unless you use a VPN.
Yeah, that's right. In the end, it can be tricky enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giving it a go anyway, Argentina. Man.
I tell you one thing, Philip. They've got more guts in them than, this was than some of the teams I've seen.
Oh, of course, I dropped it.
Oh, he's called it?
No, he dropped it.
Oh.
Knock on.
What's he doing? Is that directions for the pizza guy?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a big lad. Look at him.
Not the most exciting semi-final.
Now, did I hear right? You lads talking about some New Zealander got caught with a woman in his bathroom in the World Cup.
Yeah, Aaron Smith.
Oh, Aaron Smith, number 9. Wasn't during the World Cup, but it was.
It happened a few years ago. Maybe it was at the airport.
Let's have a look at it here. Aaron Smith caught shagging.
Now, I've been asked not to
stop
it
was at the
clock,
airport,
guys, so I'm not stopping the clock. So
I could be wrong, but
if you were the Argentina manager, Philip, what would you be saying to your team?
Just try and keep your heads up and just keep at it. Do what
Mexican
you're doing.
wave going.
Yeah.
And
it's back in 2017. That was, by the way, Shamu.
Oh yeah.
He was having he was having an affair with his lawyer. And
so
it was in the same toilet at the airport.
So really, there was no case to call there then.
No, then he had to beg her. He ended up begging her not to tell his girlfriend. Lovely. Oh dear.
Anyway, thought you know about that.
Yeah, and it's really annoying. Scottish Baller 2 says that cause I need to use a VPN to watch League of Ireland on RTE. Now, me and Philip are going to do the FAI Cup final this year for League of Ireland, and then next season, me and Philip are going to do a weekly Irish League sort of catch up and build up from League of Ireland.
Yeah, the only thing is, but the soccer, the season's nearly over. Here, we haven't many matches left. I'd say we do one for the FAI Cup final, definitely.
That's what I said, and then next season we'll cover it once a week.
Oh yeah.
As we
actually, the FAI Cup final this season looks like breaking the attendance record. They've got nearly 40,000 tickets sold already for it.
Ollie's going to that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. My mate is the president of St. Pat's. He was telling me the other night about it.
Do you know what I hate about no GAA, Philip? That it's such a long wait to the league season starts again. It's January, doesn't it? It starts again.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, Mayo for the All Ireland next year, guarantee that.
Again. What they're going for points or distance here.
We have more chance of winning the All Ireland then the Conservatives win in the next general election.
That's about right. Well, that's a good kick. That's a great kick.
It is. I'll be back in a minute, Philip. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I think New Zealand can start using the bench now. Get the main players off and rest them.
Yep. I would.
Yeah,
Makes
no need.
sense.
Once it gets to the hour mark, I'd say they'll probably do that.
They'll score again, New Zealand. They'll get 1 or 2 more max.
I can see this being 50 points.
I think they'll get just under. Like 48 or something like that. 46.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't like to play them in the final, not the way they're playing tonight.
Nah.
And, when you started off the first game against France, you're absolutely awful in that game.
Yeah, that was terrible. I didn't even watch that, to be fair. I was watching
brutal.
Croatia. It was on at the same time.
It was just terrible. It was really bad performance. Oops.
Argentina defense holding up well at the moment, though.
Yeah.
11 phases. Hey, commentator just said that as well.
Must be this is just relentless attack now by Argentina, by New Zealand. That's
14 phases so far.
Mm.
Penalty. That guy's way in the way. Surely.
Ooh.
Ooh, going for the quick hands. No, didn't work. Still attacking New Zealand. Ooh, going for the crossfield kick.
Have they got an advantage?
Ooh, don't know. I don't think they did. It was very close to an awesome try.
It's quick hands, isn't they? The hand speed is brilliant.
Subs for New Zealand. They're rolling the subs now.
Yeah.
I say there will be.
Oh yeah, that's the kick. Oh yes. Oh, he knocked it back.
I think they called it forward.
That was a yard away from being a perfect crossfield kick.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
I still think Argentina can do this, guys.
Yeah, they've still got time. 25 minutes.
Yeah, and as
Philip, can I have some of it?
Yeah, of course you can, Philip. No problem. Of course you can. I'll send it up to you in the well, you should have got some in them in that boat that went up again, that went up the rocks, Philip. Should have.
Yeah.
Have you sold them all now?
Oh yeah, it's all gone.
Yeah.
All gone. Yeah, sold in the self-raising flour,
Oh, yeah. I have no wonder there's a lot of happy people walking around Gory tonight. I have a ticket. I have a ticket for it for my family. Got me one, as my family are from Armagh, and I'll go into the FAA. Oh, brilliant!
Oh, nice one, yeah. You got
Should we get
what
a ticket?
kick! What a
kick! They actually played tonight. Dress rehearsal for the final.
Who won?
I'm just going to look up the score now. Bohemians and St. Pat's.
Oh, I don't know who. I don't know who I be.
Here's the comeback.
Well, good run.
Oh, come on, Argentina.
St. Pat's are winning 1-0 after 79 minutes.
Wow.
It was all great ball. Oh, nice. Penalty to New Zealand or to Argentina.
Yeah, the kick for touch. Obviously. Good line out.
Good kick.
Come on. Up the bow holes. Yeah. Up the boys. Yeah. Big up Scottish baller. Hello. Why is my screen gone like that? Hang on a minute. That's not.
What's going wrong with it?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back in and
You might miss an Argentinian try, though.
yeah, well, I say it's
That's a
working
knock
now.
on, surely.
There's no, I don't need to go anywhere. Come on, Argentina. Let's do it. Have the spirit of Diego Armando Maradona in you. The spirit of 78 and 86. They're pushing, Philip. They're pushing.
Yeah, the New Zealand defended very well now.
The Argentina remind me of the wolf, and New Zealand reminds me of the piggy in the brick house, right? And they just cannot blow the brick house down. Now, if I was them, I would have got McAlpines in with their demolition gear and knocked the house down. It's a bit like the Roadrunner, and yeah, who was the other one in the Roadrunner?
No,
Was it Coyote? Coyote.
Puff all night now, not getting anything out of this game.
No. You can say they didn't have spirit, Philip. They've had Argentina.
No, I'm not saying they haven't, but I mean, it's like you're playing against a superior team.
Yeah, it doesn't. You maybe, but Philip, you got to give them credit for they
I'm
haven't
giving
given up.
them credit. I am, yeah. I mean, they're not giving up. They're trying, but I mean, they're banging their head up the ball here.
They just come up against a better team with better players. That's all it is.
How many teams that have played New
That
Zealand
who have turned up
that after they've gone say 10 points or 15 points down have given up, and then they win by 80 or 90 points?
Well, that hasn't really happened too often, but I mean, teams you can't give up against New Zealand or they'll whitewash you completely. So fair dues to Argentina for keeping going, but they're going to get tired now. I mean, this has got to be absolutely draining on them.
New Zealand look like they're not even breaking a sweat.
Yeah,
like they look fresh. Like they look like the game kicked off 20 minutes ago.
It really makes you think, Philip, what Ireland could have done if Ireland were here.
They would have smashed Argentina.
We would have beaten Argentina as well.
Yeah. It would have been a similar sort of game.
Yeah.
Maybe like 24-6. But
yeah.
Well, whoever New Zealand get in the final, if it is South Africa, that is going to be a tight game.
Yeah.
But that England game tomorrow night, Philip, I don't think that's a walkover for South Africa either.
No, there's no walkovers really, unless you're playing, New Zealand versus the Faroe Islands or something. But it's not going to be a walkover. No way.
Or New Zealand versus Chile.
Yeah. But I think that was South Africa will have too much for England.
Scottish Baller 2 says, unfortunately, lads, I've got to go as I'm up as I have to be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning to head up to Inverness. Well, big up Scotch. Yeah. And he says, I will be here for the next stream. Well, big up Scottish Baller 2. And listen, safe journeys and keep safe up there with the weather and everything. And I hope everyone in Scotland. It looked horrendous what I saw in the news up there in Scotland.
New Zealand making good yardage.
Yeah, it was terrible weather up there. So, safe traveling, Colin.
Yeah. And the other columns on the lads' weekend in Wales tonight, Philip.
Is it all right? Okay.
His cousin's 18, so all I'm going to say is, just look out for some Manchester United fan who's a bit down in his luck, a bit upset because of what's happening with the Glazers. So just it's hug him.
Just buy him a pint. Buy him a pint.
It's hug a Man United fan night. Just if you see a Man United fan, just give him
There
a
it
hug.
is. There's another one.
Look at this.
Yeah. He's through. They're through. No, they're not.
No.
Argentina are defending for their fucking lives.
Your
Really
clock's a bit ahead, Dermot.
I know. Well, somebody in the chat said, "Don't stop the clock."
There we go. Oh, it's a stop short.
It's true.
There's one coming.
Yeah, there is. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. I tell you, do you know what, Philip? I've seen a lot of New Zealand sides in the past, but I think this has got to be the best New Zealand side I've seen in a long time.
Think so. I think there's been better New Zealand teams than this.
Do you know what? I am actually going to get the scoreboard right. Sorry.
39-6.
61, so 60, 62.
Comeback still on, Dermot?
Pardon?
Is the comeback still on?
Yeah, oh yeah. Of course it is.
Just checking.
Oh yeah. Argentina. Viva Argentina.
You reckon 41, 43?
Oh yeah.
Score.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And he's missed the kick. Terrible kick.
The Puma will never die.
That's an awful kick.
And I'm well out in the score again.
Tough kick though, right out in the corner.
Yeah.
He shanks it.
Scottish Baller says thanks. With hands together, says have a good night, lads. Enjoy the rugby. We will, but we'll talk about everything else in the way. Here he comes.
Argentina got. Oh no, I thought they had it from the kickoff there for a second.
He does his little run up. He kicks it, and he's kicked it well wide, guys. The comeback is still on. Come on, Argentina, we can do this.
Ooh.
Avita, Maradona, Messi, everyone in Argentina, your boys have taken a hell of a beating.
Lo Celso won't be too impressed with that.
I forgot to mention
he played for Argentina during the week.
Yeah.
The rugby team.
I say Højbjerg will be in instead of but
I'll take Rodrigo de Paul.
Yeah. If you ever want to hear pure emotion from a commentator, it's on YouTube. Look for Norway versus England 1981. Yeah. And it will give you about 15 or 20 seconds of pure emotion of
yes, I heard that one. I heard that.
It is so good, isn't it, Philip? Yeah, I have to say. I'll tell you what, I'll find it before the end of the stream and we'll play it because it is worth listening again. It really is. Really good. Anyway, this game seems to be running away from Argentina. Right.
That's forward.
All the players, right?
Argentina cracking now. They're doing dumb things now.
Yeah. All the All Blacks, right? All the All Blacks have got black hair, right? Apart from one ginger-looking fella.
He's Irish.
He's isn't he Scottish?
Yeah.
Number 8.
He's Irish or Scottish? Oh, okay.
He's Irish. You got it. Right, here's a question for you. Oh, door's open. Excuse me, lads. Back 1 minute.
Oh God, what they're doing down there? Oh gee,
they're getting silly, eh?
They are. It's gone forward there as well. So
yeah.
Here's another try. Come on, say for New Zealand.
Oh, the TMO is having a look at something.
Oh, that man's haircut, is it?
Yeah, it should be the Michael Checker's haircut. God,
offensive haircut.
Right, here's a question for you two lads. Right, it's a soccer question.
B.
But it's linked to Argentina.
Is it B?
No, it's not B. Can you name me the Irish man who's Argentinian but Irish blood in him that won a World Cup? He's the only Irish player ever to win a World Cup.
I would never clue.
And he won it for Argentina in 1986. There's the clue.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even born, Dermot.
This
Give me
was
a clue.
more for Philip. This is more for Philip Shamu.
Yeah, I should know that, but I damn never do.
Right, he's the only Irish player. Now, his initial starts with B.
Batistuta.
He's not Irish, Philip.
Yeah,
you
but
wish.
Have you ever heard an Irishman called Paddy Batistuta?
So shocking to see the one that it was something with an Argentinian name.
No, it wasn't. Did you ever look? You got a man walking into the pub. Here comes Paddy Batistuta. How you getting on, Paddy? I'm Batistuta.
You just imagine Batistuta having a Guinness.
Yeah, right.
Well, yellow card for
Yeah, right. It's his surname, and I'm putting this out to the chat as well. His surname is a colour. So go in your head that the colours. No.
Pink.
No. Yeah, pink. On a swear
Maroon.
to God. No, it was brown. Brown. His mother was Irish.
He must have been in the team. He must have been one of the squad players.
He actually scored one of the goals in the World Cup final. He scored the first goal in the World Cup final for Argentina against West Germany in 1986.
Okay.
He was a central defender.
Right.
So there you go. Batistuta.
I probably heard that.
I've heard it all now.
Huh? Seamus Batistuta. Oh, here
Seamus Batistuta.
Yeah.
Is that the fella you met at the Aviva one time, Philip? Here's Seamus Batistuta. How you getting on?
That is a cracking Irish name, though.
It is, yeah. Seamus Batistuta. It really is.
Oh, Batistuta. Mac Batistuta.
Oh, for jeez. I've heard it all now. I've heard it all now. Oh, dear. Yeah, Brown. I find his name, actually. I think it's
probably Pedro or something.
Aguero.
Yeah. Oh, geez, man, let that bounce. Oh. Penalty to Argentina.
I love Wikipedia. It's so great for information. Not always.
New Zealand got a yellow card.
It's true, though. It's very easy to manipulate.
It is. Where
New
is
Zealand have a sin bin. I didn't even know.
Yeah, the guy got sent for a deliberate knock-on, I think.
Was that
too
New
busy
Zealand?
talking about Batistuta?
Is that New Zealand? Oh, good.
Yeah,
No.
the 14, man.
Right, good. I couldn't put up my sim bin. I've got my sim bin thing at the bottom. Right, here we go.
And it's Scott Barrett who's in the sin bin.
Just I meant to say, I was in the fucking bar in the hotel last night at 1:30.
Right, Joe's Louis Brown. That's who the player was.
Joey Louis Brown.
Yeah. He actually died. He passed away in 2019.
All right.
So let's go to his personal life. It's actually no, he's not Irish. He's Scottish.
Oh no, that's probably
yeah. Brown was unrelated to the Scottish family of the same surname, but produced 6 Argentinian internationals in the early 20th century. His son Johan.
I would have heard more about it if he was Irish, you know.
Yeah, I swear his mother was Irish. But anyway, we've taken him. Jesus, Philip. What you'd see, you cannot burn. You cannot burn the candles at both ends. You know you're a sex symbol for the over 80s, and you know they're going to keep you up, especially when you go into a Joe Dolan do, and you're up there, right, and you're up there doing your best Joe Dolan singing, and all the grands are there chucking their Y-fronts at you. You know you can't stay up to 1:30 in the morning. I don't know.
Yeah, the crack was good though, you know. So
yeah. It is when you go into a pub. You don't really leave early, do you, Philip?
No. That's good fun.
We're coming up now. Argentina on the attack, trying to break down the New Zealand wall that was not built by Donald Trump.
12 minutes to go and only five converted tries needed.
Yeah, look, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm telling you.
It's got to start somewhere.
It's got to start somewhere. It's like trying to find the source of the River Nile. You give that to Top Gear, and they will find it for you.
Yeah, in 12 minutes.
Actually, do you ever watch them Top Gear specials, Philip? They're really funny.
I don't watch Top Gear. No, don't.
Oh, they're really funny when they do they go away. Like they got stuck in the middle of Mozambique, right, and they're back ass and nowhere, and they had to build the car up, right, to get from one side to another. It was really funny. It doesn't look happy, this Argentinian manager. I don't know what's wrong with him.
He's annoyed his team's losing. That's the problem.
But you can't help if his team's not as good as New Zealand.
Yeah, that's true.
Please, everyone, hit the like button and subscription button if you could. And Philip, what else can they do? I'll give you this bit of a job as you're on your phone.
So join the subscriptions, $2.99 to $4.99, and you get priority boarding. you get to watch along with us as well, which is great crack. Especially if Spurs are winning.
Yeah.
You get our expert knowledge on rugby, which we know fuck all about as well. So.
And Formula One soon.
And Formula One, yeah. And we're branching out. We're going to be doing ladies volleyball as well, aren't we, David?
No, that's what you want to do, Philip. No, I'm quite happy. Now, Philip did come up with the idea of doing one-day international 2020 cricket, which should be interesting.
That'd be good
to say the least.
2020 is very, very. By the way, how are the New Zealand cricketers doing, Shamu, in the World Cup?
Undefeated so far. I think their next game is against Australia.
Yeah, see, England got beaten by Afghanistan.
We're not laughing at England, by the way. We're not laughing.
England losing to Afghanistan would be like, I don't know what. It would be like Western Samoa beating a combination of the All Blacks, the South Africans, and everybody. You know, it's just one of those freak results.
Anyway, guys, 10 minutes left. Can you see the comeback? I don't think the comeback's going to happen. I think I've come to the realization.
The comeback is coming. They're going to come back home to Argentina.
Yeah, I've got a realization. It's sort of like dawned on me that we're not going to win this. So, Avita
bit of a stretch.
Avita just better start crying. But I give them credit. They have not given up Argentina. Really haven't.
I don't know. They haven't. No.
And of course, we are back tomorrow, of course, at 10 to 3 with the Cockerel Clock podcast around the Premier League grounds and around the Championship grounds and around League One and League Two. We didn't know when to put the podcast in, so we decided just to do it all in one thing. It may become a regular Saturday afternoon thing, this podcast and the scoreboards. Brad, I think, is joining us for that one, Philip.
Okay, very good.
We all know where chats can end up when Brad's on. Ends up anywhere from the moon landing to what's Mr. Blobby, the greatest sex symbol since Brad Pitt.
That's true.
Ginger is doing well in the New Zealand centre there. Got the ball. New Zealand are ready.
New Zealand are through again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Argentina.
Oh, what a try.
That's a foul.
What a try.
Another one.
What a try. Sorry. But the game's
over. It's all over now. Part of shouting anyway.
Yeah, New Zealand.
Do you know what? You've just spoiled me of that now. I don't know what to do, Shamu.
No, well.
You take on correspondence to give you breaking news. Can you not wait to get the breaking news in first?
I know. Oh, look at this. He's been very good. That's the first time he's done
it. Is. I'm only joking.
I only did it. The game's over. So, there's no point.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Wow.
That is brilliant.
Wow.
See, there was a reason why I said good try and ruined it then.
Wow.
That's one of the tries of the tournament. That's brilliant.
Wow. That was fantastic. He ran the length of the pitch.
Yeah. That's why I said what a try.
I tell you one thing, that 50-point score from Scottish Bowler ain't going to be far off.
It's going to be you get the New Zealand one right anyway. Maybe not the Argentinian one, but it'll be 46 points if they get this. That's only one.
I said that to you, Phil. I said they'll get just below 50. So come on.
Still 7 or 8 minutes left.
Yeah, that was an awesome try though. I had to ruin that for you.
The way that ball bounced up, sat up lovely for him.
Yeah,
you make your own luck though.
Yeah, Just a quick question to you, Philip. what's your views on the Late Show?
Oh, he shanked that kick. He's ruined that. He's missed it.
Oh.
That's an awful kick, man. Even Dermot would have kicked that from where he is.
He didn't miss it, did he?
He did. You wait till you see how close he is.
She looks happy.
No, is it that?
Oh, for God's sake.
He should be kicking that. Come on. Professional rugby player.
An 80-year-old man could have kicked that.
That's what I mean. That's an easy kick. That's like a 70% chance of kicking that. 70 to 80.
It's not even close.
Oh, that's what I mean. That's what I said to you. That was a terrible kick. Like, you know, when you consider how close he is and stuff. That was awful. That's the sort of stuff you can't be complacent with. You have to be kicking those because in the big games, those points matter.
Do you know what? I can't be asked with the score, but to stop the clock again then.
Yeah, but it's only 5 minutes left anyway. Dermot, so what do you think of the late show? I think it's time they put it to bed forever. It's Patrick Keelty's good, but the format is tried and dated. And they've cut the length by half an hour as well, which doesn't help. So,
well, I thought Brendan, Mrs. Brown's boys and the comedian had on last week.
They were good enough, yeah. But I'm just saying, like overall, it's just not. I think there's a lot of infighting going on behind the scenes on it as well, you know. So
see, Tobady's left, and he's left it in chaos.
No, he didn't leave it in chaos at all. I think it's the backroom team, it's causing problems for obviously the new guys come in to work.
I might have some more good videos for you as well, Dermot.
Oh, good man. Good man.
And you have Twitter, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go on this Twitter page, it's called Out of Context Football. They have some good. There's some good football videos.
All right.
Well,
lots of funny stuff that happens.
I'm going to add you on now to WhatsApp now.
Out of context. It's on Twitter. Out of context videos. Have a look.
Out of Context Football.
Oh, okay.
It's quite good. Like a lot of stuff on this quite funny. Like heaps of stuff with animals as well, which I'm a massive fan of.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Out of context football, yeah, got it.
It's good. You'll find some funny stuff on there, I'm sure.
I mean, it rarely shows how boring this rugby game is that we've now decided to go onto our phones and just look on Twitter. I mean, look at Philip. I mean, Philip is the entitlement.
He's given up.
Philip is the entitlement of every Irish rugby fan this evening. Pretending to watch the rugby, and
that's good page though.
Yeah, and gritted teeth and thinking that could have been us. Isn't that right, Mr. Brady?
Whatever you say, Dermot, I won't disagree with you.
Refresh. Okay.
No, get this out of the way.
2 minutes left.
Can they make it to 50 points?
Will it be 45-44 Argentina?
They only have what? They can score a try every 13 seconds.
I swear to God, right, Philip, we've had band numbers again tonight. I just sent you a WhatsApp there.
Yeah, I got the message. I just got it.
I'm just going to check, Philip, how many, like the views wise, because these rugby ones have been mental. They've been absolute mental. I mean, Philip, do you know, Philip, do you want to thank people? Because I know people take some out of the day, but they have been mad, haven't they?
Oh, yeah, the rugby figures have been incredible. And for coming from some wide and weird and wonderful places as well, you know? Like places we never get people looking at on the football front, but it's great. So thanks for tuning in.
810 views, 810 so far, Philip.
Oh, big God. That's incredible.
It is.
Oh, nice hands. Yeah, well, I hope you've enjoyed it. Like, I mean, we're kind of rugby novices, so we're kind of bluffing our way through it, but that's half the fun too, you know?
It is. And also, we're trying to bring something different that nobody else is doing on YouTube, aren't we, Philip? We're trying to branch out and do different
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely. Yeah. Yes. We'll be doing underwater tiddlywinks next.
Now, Philip, you're being ridiculous now. Come on.
Mm.
Come on.
Oh, sorry, it's not underwater. Sorry, yeah. No.
No.
Just a normal one.
Yeah.
30 seconds to go.
Yeah, I tell you what I am going to find.
And there might be another try.
Okay.
Oh, he's fucked it up. Sorry.
Ooh, that's okay.
He should have scored. He should have scored. You'll see. You'll be like, what's he doing there? Oh, you idiots. That'll be the game.
Oh, it must be over at your end, is it, Shamu?
Just ticking over 80 now. 80 minutes, and New Zealand locked it on.
Nice, right.
So you're not going to miss much.
I've just found it, Philip.
All right, okay. Oh, how did they not score there?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Did they not score there?
That fella can kick a ball, right? He's missed a load of kicks. Here comes Ginger Bob. Well done, Ginger Bob. He's got to be Irish, Philip. I tell you, we've got.
Scottish.
I tell you, the Irish did get around the world quite a lot, didn't they? Bless them.
Yeah, game over. They're shaking hands.
Yeah, that's
well,
it.
No, it's a scrum to Argentina.
It is. Now,
I think they still have another match to play anyway. They're not going home just yet.
No.
At least I got my prediction right with All Blacks. I said they'd get just under 50.
Yeah.
Get in there. I said 44, 46.
You did, actually.
I mean, it was obviously not going to take full credit. It was late in the game. So, but still, I was in the area. I'll take that. All we need now is a 6-0 Spurs win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Here comes Argentina with the scrum. There won't be much here. What is it now, Philip?
Couple of seconds. Right now it's 80 minutes, 50 gone.
Yeah, New Zealand have got the ball back as well. They're just playing it on like this. This is literally the last play.
Yeah.
81-33 where I am.
Argentina will keep playing it.
No, that's it. New Zealand have knocked it on.
Have they?
Just kick the ball at Argentina. Why do they want to try and get another try? Like they think they can get a 40-point try and they're going to change the rules in the last minute of the game.
Yeah.
Like they're just going to hurt themselves if they keep playing.
Argentina coming forward. New Zealand.
For God's sake. Just blow the whistle, man. Kick the ball at Argentina. You're not going to win.
New Zealand with the ball.
Surprised New Zealand didn't try and kick it out.
Yeah. If I was New Zealand now, I would literally just stop and let them score a try and finish the game just to take the piss and be like, I don't want to hurt. I don't want to get hurt. That's what I would do. I'd be like, we should just stop playing completely and let them score. Just stop us getting hurt.
Well, it
It's a
ain't
tactic.
over.
It's a
It ain't
Shamu
over
tactic.
till it's over.
Yeah, I know, but they're not going to get 50 points. And it's the last. It's the last one.
Yeah.
And this is just getting scrappy now, and it's just
Ooh,
gross.
It's getting a big punch up now. There's a bit of a punch up.
Just blow the whistle, ref. For God's sake.
I mean, he's gone. He's gone.
They're not giving up. Anyway,
they're not. That's what I'm saying, Philip. They are played for guts. They deserve it. They
See, look at New Zealand. They're getting tired now. They played 3 extra minutes they didn't have to play. If they just stopped and let them run through, the game would be over. And it's not like points differential matters, so they could just let them run through and score and finish the game and save their energy. It's over now. He's blowing up. He's blowing it.
Yeah, he's blown it. Has he blown it?
Yeah,
he's blown it.
It's all
Argentina are out of the World Cup. New Zealand have won. Philip, what's your thoughts on that game there?
Well, it was predictable enough, I think.
First 20 minutes was good.
First 20 minutes was okay. Once Argentina conceded a couple of tries, it was never ever going to be any other result than a New Zealand win. So that's one team in the final now, and let's see who joins them tomorrow.
That's it. And Shamu, a happy New Zealander?
I guess so, yeah. It's good for people living here. It doesn't bother me if they're in the final or not.
Now, we were talking about
probably the worst New Zealander ever.
You must be the only one out there not jumping up and down at the minute.
Probably.
Now, we talked about this earlier, didn't we, Philip? About the commentator for Norway and what he said at the end of the game. Now, I have found it. I have found that
We'll finish off with this.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get that. Now, let me know if you can all hear this first. All right, you ready? Right, this is it. Enjoy this. This is classic.
Vi er bäst i världen. Vi har slått England. England, kämpers föderland. Lord Nelson, Lord Beaverbrook, Sir Winston Churchill,
Can you hear
Sir
anything?
Anthony Eden,
Yeah.
Clement Attlee, Henry Cooper, Lady Diana. Vi har slått dem alle sammen. Vi har slått dem alle sammen. Maggie Thatcher, can you hear me? Maggie Thatcher, your boys took a hell of a beating. Your boys took a hell of a beating. By Maggie Thatcher.
I have to say, that is the best bit of
Maggie Thatcher.
like, can you hear me, Maggie Thatcher? Can you hear me? Princess Diana. I tell you, that man's a legend. He is an absolute legend. He went from everywhere from Lord Nelson up to Maggie Thatcher. I mean, that man went through the history of England. It was
Winston
Winston Churchill. Can you hear me? Oh, dude, you boys took a hell of a beating.
Anyway, and on that note,
and that bombshell, Philip is now going to go off to bed because he has to recover from partying all night with the Over 80s club.
Tom Jones fan club.
Yeah, Tom Jones fan club.
Irish Tom Jones fan club.
He hasn't mentioned that for a couple of weeks.
No, Shamu is now.
It is a bit unusual.
Yeah, it is very unusual. Shamu's now going to try to reinstate himself into New Zealand society after admitting that he's not bothered about New Zealand winning the World Cup. And we will give you breaking news.
That's my team.
Yeah, we're thinking of making it into a documentary where Richard Attenborough will be following Shamu as Shamu sort of inverts back into New Zealand society after admitting that. So that's a documentary coming your way. It's called The Arrival of the Big Bear and his big cock.
Oh.
And I'm just going to buzz off now because I want my dinner.
Quit when you're ahead, Dermot. Quit when you're ahead.
Get that shovel out.
Get the shovel out. Well, I've dug so deep, I'm looking up at the sky now. But God bless you all. See you tomorrow at 10 to 3.
Right,
Myself and Philip. See you later.
See you later.
Come on, you Spurs.
Don't leave it as long the next time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, you Spurs in Big Ant we trust.